Welcome back. Now that we've got two positions opened on the platform, we've got sell trade on USD JPY, we've got buy trade on Euro USD, right? How then do we set our stop loss and our take profit? Now, before I go any further, somehow gonna ask, okay, so how do I get to monitor and see how these trades are going? Now, this is where the toolbox come in. Remember the toolbox, the tab that was at the bottom, the one we closed? Now, how do I get to see the toolbox, right? You can go to view, and click on view, then you select toolbox, right? So now you can see we've got two active trades here at the bottom, right? Currently Euro USD is -$7 in loss, and USD JPY is running at -$6 in loss. And you can see our stop loss represented by SL here, and our take profit represented by TP here. These two, they all have blank values. There's no values there, right? So now we need to make sure we've got those values defined. Why is it important to define all these values? This is very important so that you don't blow your account, you don't wipe your account. A stop loss is there to safeguard your equity in the event that your analysis goes the other way around. A take profit is there to take all the profits that you have gained and add them to your balance. Now, on Euro USD, we are in a long trade, right? This trade is based up on a daily time frame, right? So we can clearly see from today's low to our entry point, we've got 64 pips, right? So now for us to define where we're gonna place our stop loss, this also comes down now to your risk reward ratio. It's either you go to a lower time frame, right? For instance, I'm gonna go to an H4, right? Since I'm long, meaning probably I'm expecting the low of this up candle, right? These are supply and demand concept now, guys. The low of this up candle represents a better chance for me to place my stop loss. Now to do that, I'm gonna hover my mouse over my entry line, the green dotted line, right? It's a buy position. I'm gonna click and hold and drag it to the downside until I get to my low of this previous up candle, right? You can clearly see on the left there, it's telling me already how many pips that is. You see, meaning 83 pips, I'll be losing $418. But if I move it to this low, that's roughly about 36 pips, I'll be losing $182. And then I'm gonna let go. When you do this for the first time, it's gonna ask you to enable one-click trading, which I'm gonna accept. Then you have to redo the same process, but this time when you let go, stop loss is specified. You see, 37 pips, we're going to be losing $186. So now, how then do we determine our take profit? If we have a 37 pip stop loss, that means our take profit has to be at least 100 pips and above. Risk reward ratio 1:2 or 1:3. So if we target 100 pips with a 37 pip loss, 37 pip stop loss, it means we're targeting it just above 1:2 return ratio. So we need 100 pip as our target. There we go. So this will be our target. That's our take profit coming in at 100 pips. So that's how easily you can specify your stop loss. You can even go further into an H1 time frame, because there's levels on the H1 that price might not even come back to, you see, that you have to place your stop loss. So now you can see this is my stop loss, and I've got my take profit up here. Now that is on a buy position. Take profit is to the upside, your stop loss is to the downside. Now let's go to the sell position. Same principle applies. I've got my dotted green line here, which determines my entry to the downside. I'm gonna place my stop loss just above today's high, right? It's coming in at how many pips? Roughly about today's high, 59 pips, right? Let's see how many pips are we talking about. 59, right? Just above today's high, since the trade is based off a daily time frame, right? Now we need to specify our take profit, so we're gonna click and drag. We've got a 60 pip stop loss. That means we need at least 120 take profit. You see, there is our take profit defined and stop loss. If you are that person who's good in working with the numbers, you can double click your entry line, right? You double click the entry line, then you specify the numbers manually. You see, stop loss, we put 40 pip stop loss, right? This is on Euro USD. Take profit, we put 120 pips, see, and we modify. My stop loss is too small, that means I've put only 4 pips. I'm supposed to add another 0 here, right? There is my 40 pip stop loss and my 120 pip take profit target, which equates to 1:3 risk reward ratio. So that's how easily you can determine your stop loss and your take profits. Now in the next lesson, I'm going to show you how to create pending orders. We've got buy and sell limit orders. So that's what I'm going to be showing you in the next lesson. I hope you did understand how to open buy position and sell trades, and how to insert your take profit and your stop loss. I'll see you again in the next class. Thank you.